Hello, my beautiful, lovely planty people. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. I am doing great. I am still in the midst of like revamping everything. And one of the things that I've been trying to do is trying to find a long pot to pot my crawlers in, my smaller crawlers. This one is a whole nother, look at this. No, wait, where's my finger? That's a whole nother kettle of fish. But I think, so I went out today with the girls. Oh my God, I'm just already getting into it. Anyway, today I'm going to show you a couple of the new plants that I got. I got 3 new plants, 2 I got today, 1 I got previously. And then I'm going to repot 2 of my smaller crawlers into this new pot that I got. Kind of excited about it. It's been a long time coming. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And this is a very last minute video because again, I went to edit some more of the footage from me doing some condensing and downsizing and stuff. And I don't know what's going on with my microphone that I paid too much money for. But it seems to just like stop. So I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, it's really frustrating. So those I'm gonna have to do like voiceovers for, which is why you're seeing this video now and not this morning, because I had fully intended on getting a video out this morning. Wait, you're gonna see this on Monday, yesterday, but it didn't happen. So here we are. All of that to say, hi, if you're new here, welcome. My name's Nikki. This is my channel, Plants, Pots, and Whatnot. And for my GFPs, my lovely, wonderful gluttons for punishment, who keep coming back for more for whatever reason. Thank you. It is amazing to see you as always. I love you to bitty bits. And we're just going to go ahead and get into the video. It's going to be a shorter one than usual, which is going to be weird for me, but we're going to do it anyway. So anyways, let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the plants I got today, and I really reined it in. I was at a nursery, which I haven't been to in a really long time, and I think I did pretty well. I only walked out of there with 2 plants and a pot. I only went there for the pot and the company, of course. I went with 3 amazing planty friends. So I went with my Paula, who you all know. Here's Paula. My beautiful Paula. I also went with Tammy, who you guys know on Instagram probably as Tammy with the Good Plants. Adorable human, love her to pieces. And the amazing Grania from Jungle Flowers Canada, who is amazing. I could listen to her talk all day. And P.S. she makes some kick-ass scones. Thank you, Grania. Anyway, had an amazing day. We did some plant shopping. We went back to Grania's house. We had scones and we had coffee and tea, and it was fabulous. Okay, anyway, so rambly. So I bought these 2 plants. So the first one is this string of hearts, and it's the Silver Glory. Now, these about a year ago were going for like, I don't know, like pushing $100, which is insane to me, and there was no way I was ever gonna pay that. And look what I paid for this thing, $12.99. What? It's all kind of folded up right now, but it's actually trailing really nicely. Let's see if I can unfold it here. I can't. Anyway, it's really nice. It's a nice full pot, and look at those silvery leaves. Hopefully it'll focus. Aren't they pretty? I don't have one of these yet. I've got the variegated one, and I have the like the regular green one, but I absolutely flat out refused to pay the prices these were going for. And I think a lot of the time, if you really want a plant, just sit on it, especially right now. They're going to drop. Everything is dropping. So if there's a plant you see that's just out of your budget, either try to find a friend to trade with or take a cutting from, or just wait a few months, because everything is just like going down right now. Like this would have been an unheard of price, you know, even probably 8 to 10 months ago. They also had the variegated ones, which were going for like $50-$60 for a pot smaller than this not long ago, and just crazy. Anyway, so I thought that was a great deal, so I got that. Also, I got a variegated string of pearls. Now, this string of pearls, okay, so here's mine. Look how cute. Hopefully it's, can you see it? Anyway, I'm really proud of this because I grew them from just little bits. It's not focusing very well, is it? Sorry, guys. So I didn't want to get rid of those ones because I just love them so much and I was very proud of them. But I decided, because these were, let's see. Where is it? Can we focus? $12.99. Variegated string of pearls. And these, like a year ago, probably would have gone for, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 bucks. It could have been more. I don't even know. Here, anyway, where we're from. So this has actually got a lot of trails. So I've got to take some time to like unpile the, oh shit. Oops. I mean, shoot. Sorry. Anyway, but it's got some really nice traily bits and I couldn't pass it up at that price. So what I'll probably do is not tonight because it's already late and I want to get this video filmed and out to you guys. I haven't eaten anything but a couple scones all day and I'm starving. So I might have ordered skip the dishes. So I have some delicious pasta coming and I'm just in the pasta-y mood. So I'm going to do that. But I do want to get something filmed for you guys. So I thought this was just a cute little short video where I could show you a couple of the plants I just got, tell you about my day, and, you know, repot those two plants. So, you know what? Honestly, with the way I talk, this video will probably be at least 20 minutes anyways, if not more. But, you know, you get what you get. Okay, let me take you over and show you the other plant that I got. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this one already. Let's walk over there. We're not going to look at my house. I've got all my stuff from work here because I've been working from home for the last week. So all of this stuff has to go back, back to work tomorrow. Let's come over here. Okay, this one is so cute. Let me just take it down. So this is a plant that I've been looking for a while, but here, let me take it. We'll take it into the kitchen. It's a plant that I've been looking, can you tell what it is? But you don't see them a whole lot in this area. So when I saw, so I got this one from Plant Haven, Toronto. Why are we so zoomed in? No, wrong way. Oh gosh. Learn how to use your camera, Nicki. There we go. So I saw this on Plant Haven's restock like a month ago and I was like, oh my God. So this is an anthurium pedata radiatum and they are such a cool plant. This plant reminds me of something very prehistoric. I'll insert a photo here of what they look like when they get older and I'm just like obsessed with the leaves on this plant. They are so cool looking. So cool. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I was really excited when I saw it and I jumped on it. So there's an actually funny little story behind this guy. So they had held off shipping because we were getting some cold weather. If you don't know, I live in Ontario, Canada. A little chilly here at times. And so they held off shipping for a week because we were going through a little bit of a cold snap. And on the Monday morning, they had posted saying that they were sending their plants that were going out from the most recent restock in 2 separate shipments, one that Monday and one the next Monday. So I didn't get a notification or anything like that mine had shipped. So I was like, okay, maybe mine's coming next Monday. So Wednesday morning rolls around and I wake up and, you know, I go to the bathroom and as we do, we scroll while we're on the potty. So I'm scrolling and I check my email and usually I'll go into like anything that comes into like my promotions or anything like that doesn't actually pop up and notify me. So I see my little preview of my notifications for my promotions folder and I can see Plant Haven Toronto in there and I was like, oh no. I clicked on it and there was like a track your shipment thing and I was like, oh, it shipped. Now at this point, it hadn't really dawned on me that it was Wednesday and I knew they were shipping on Monday. So I was like, huh. So I clicked on the UPS link, and in that link, it says, your package has been delivered. And I was like, what? So I kind of panicked. Went further down in the email and I found that it had been delivered the previous evening at 5:30. It's now the next day at 6 a.m. I lost it. I flew off that toilet and washed my hands so friggin' quickly, ran outside, and sure enough, there is a package on my front step. I was crushed. However, they package their plants so well that this guy made it overnight without a spot, without a speck, without any signs. Like, you would never know that it had spent an entire night. Look how cool that is. In a Canadian winter on a front step. 13 hours it spent out there. And they had it wrapped in the bubble foil and the paper, and then they had a heat pack taped to the top of the box. And it was enough to save it. And this plant I've had now for 3 weeks, and it's great. It looks amazing. And I was shocked. It's just a testament to their shipping practices. They really care about the packaging of their plants. And I think it says a lot about their company. So if you're going to buy plants that are shipped in weather that is usually unfavorable for shipping, make sure you're buying from a reputable company that actually cares how they package. And if you don't know how they package their plants to ship, if you're getting plants shipped in the winter, reach out and ask them. A good company will answer you. They'll let you know, this is how we package our plants for the winter. And a really good company will hold deliveries back if it's too cold, rather than risk the health of the plant. So anyways, sorry about my little side TED talk. Anyway, I thought I would show you these 3 plants because I haven't gotten new plants in a really long time. These are the first 3 plants that I've bought in probably 6 months at least, I think. I don't even remember the last plant I bought. So I thought I would show you guys because I was excited. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead, set the big camera up, and we're going to, this is the pot that I got. The only tricky part, and maybe you guys can help me with this. If you could, that would be great. So I got this pot, and the only problem was when I bought it, it didn't come with a tray, nor did they have them to buy extra. So I don't really know how I'm gonna work that whole tray situation. So for now, I'm gonna repot them because they desperately need to be repotted. We'll get them all settled in there, and then I'll just wait until it dries out enough that it's not gonna drip, and I'll just set it on like a piece of board or something like that until I can figure out a solution. So if you guys can think of anything that I can, like, you know, red, green, or DIY as a tray, then let me know, because I need to know. Okay, I'll go ahead and set up the camera, and we will get some crawlers repotted. Okay, so these are sitting here because I had to spray them down. I always, as soon as I get new plants home, give them a good spray with my homemade, sorry about my head, my homemade pest spray, which is a little bit of rubbing alcohol, insecticidal soap, and water. And then I just give them a good drenching and then leave them there to drain. However, I do need to set them aside because we got some what, Nikki? I don't know. We have some plants to repot. So I'm gonna set these over here. Sure. This sounds like a good spot. Okay. All right, I'm gonna be like super paranoid checking my mic because it keeps not working for me. Okay, so the first plant that we're going to be putting into this pot, this is my Plowmanii. It's so pretty. Can you see it? Look how pretty that is. Now the camera's washing it out a little. It's not that yellow. But we've got a new leaf growing here, and these guys are crawlers. So you can see it wants to crawl. So it needs to be in a pot that it can do that. So my plan is, in the long pot, I'm gonna have my Pastazanum growing one way, and then my Plumanii growing the other way. And because they're small enough, it should be fine in there for at least a year or two. We'll see how fast they grow. So that's the Plumanii. And then this poor lady is my Pastazanum Silver that you can't even see. Oh, let's try. There. She is being ignored desperately, and she should look so much more big and beautiful than she does right now. She needs to be watered. But this is a gorgeous plant. If you can get your hands on one of these, it doesn't look gorgeous right now. But you can tell it just keeps putting out these small leaves. Like, this is the most recent leaf, and it's just tiny. And it's because it doesn't want to be growing like this. And it was never meant to be a long-term solution, but I had just an awful time trying to find pots for these. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give her a better home, let her crawl like she wants to, and this is the pot we're gonna use. Now I have to set something underneath this so the soil doesn't fall through while I'm filling it in. I don't even know if I have enough soil in that pot. What can I put? Oh, I got a bag right here. Thank you, Vandermeer. Okay. Put this under here, and then we can just wrap it up and toss it. I'm gonna give it a little wipe down because it's kind of dusty and icky. Oh my goodness. Hopefully that's okay for you guys to see. Let me just raise you up a little here so we can get a better bird's eye view, you know? There we go. I feel like it's zoomed in. Ugh, I need a new lens. Okay. Is that good? Are we good now? All right. Oh. Oh my goodness, my dinner's here already? I thought I had like 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this down real quick, and then I'm gonna go eat my dinner, and then we'll come back and finish this. And then by that time, I'll be completely out of daylight. So I don't know how we're gonna work that, but look how nice that cleaned up. Okay. It's really cold. I don't want to leave my dinner out there too long. It's got a nice front on it too. It's got this, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got this nice little design. And you know what? Seriously, nobody looks at the pots anyway, unless it's like in your face. Okay, I'm gonna go eat, and I will be back, and we will get these babies potted up. Okay. So that took a little longer than I anticipated. I got watching a show I've been right into. If you haven't seen Euphoria, it's on HBO. It's very adult. Don't watch it with children, but it's a really good show. Anyway, I sat down to eat and got watching an episode, and I just sat there and kept watching. Anywho, okay, so I got my soil, although it's not gonna be enough at all. But I did get some new bark. So maybe I'll just mix that in. Okay, hold on. Let's dump. I'm gonna make a mess. What else is new? I'm gonna dump what's in here. In here. Get out. Get out. Okay. I still think I'm gonna need soil, because that's not going to be enough at all. Anyway, so I put about that much soil in, and I'm just going to mix it like right in here. So that's the vermiculite. I think they just buy it in bulk and then like put it into these Ziploc bags, which is fine. I get some. This is the first time I'm using it. What do you guys, if you're a perlite vermiculite user, do you use perlite or do you prefer vermiculite? Let me know. Personally, I don't think it really matters. Normally, I would buy perlite. However, I was placing this order anyway. I noticed they had vermiculite, and while I was placing an order for that, instead of placing an order here and then an order on Amazon, I thought I would just, you know, give this a shot. Although I will say, I get a lot more perlite for what I paid for these, so I like my mixes chunky. Look at that. That's beautiful. Nice and chunky. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of perlite actually. I have these, I think this is all I had left, but I knew I was gonna blow through it, but I'm sure I was saying something. What was I saying? As far as vermiculite and perlite, it really doesn't matter which one you choose, to be quite honest with you. I know some major growers, like big folks in the game, that only use like soil and perlite. So they'll do like a half and half or more perlite mix. There, that should be lovely. Okay, now move that back a little. Grab my handy dandy repotting oil pan. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. All right. Let's get this baby out of here. I had to like prop it up with chopsticks so it stood up straight. You do what you gotta do, eh? All right, let's loosen around the sides. This mix hasn't been in here for too long, so I'm just gonna reuse this soil. Actually, I'll just do it right in here. Can you see everything okay? I hope so. All right, so I'm gonna do this one in the front. This is front. She had some nice roots. Look at that. Amazing. Okay. There we go. And this looks funny now. It's like lying flat. Hopefully you can see that okay. But once it kind of acclimates to its new pot, that will come up straight and sit like these ones do. I thought I was gonna have to maybe prop it up in there, but it looks like we're gonna be okay. It's pretty stable. Okay. And she'll just figure it out, you know? Maybe I'll just do that. No. Nope, she just wants to be, okay. We'll just let her do her thing. I think that's a great size pot for that. And then once I get this guy in here, and once they all kind of come face up, what I'll probably end up doing, because right now it's gonna look really weird because of how they're growing, but if you follow me on Instagram, if you're not, here's my Instagram account. Go follow me over there. I'll give you a little update once these resituate themselves, and they will both turn themselves like upright. There. So you can probably see that a little bit better now. You see how it's down here? It'll straighten itself up. I almost want to, I can't move it any further back because the stem below there. It'll work its way up. I'm not worried about it. And then this one I'm going to plant on this side and have it grow this way. so that once they get bigger leaves, it'll be more full. So there'll be big leaves from the Passasanum on this side, and then big leaves from the Ploumanii on this side. And then once they get a little bit bigger, they'll probably utilize the whole pot. So I'll just take one out and leave the other one in there. So let's get this poor guy out of this pot. Oh. This poor thing so deserves this. I've had this plant for like 1.5 years, and it just wants to crawl, and I won't let it. I'm a horrible plant mom, eh? Oh, that's stuck in there. Sorry, I don't think you guys can see this, but I'm just taking this plant out of the pot. Ooh! Well, that may be another reason that she wasn't growing to the best of her ability. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me show you. Look at this. You see that okay? Is it gonna focus? Focus! There we go. That's a lot. I really would like to try to break that up a little, because I think that's gonna be... Let's try this. I'll just dig down a little. Ugh. And she is dry. I think I'm gonna have to dig down much further. Huh. How am I gonna do this? You know what I can do? I'm doing this on the fly. I want it to be able to utilize the entire length of the pot, but because this root ball is so thick, this is going to be interesting. This one I'm not sure how it's going to work. I may actually have to propagate this because it's used to growing up straight. What do you guys think? Because it's not going to lay right. You see what I mean? Like it's I may just have to like cut it as is and then let it root in the soil. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have let it go this long. And how do I even lay it down? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut it into a couple different pieces, and it's gonna root on its own in the soil. So I cut that one there, and it's not gonna last too long this way. I don't wanna bury it too deep because obviously they like to crawl. I don't even know if I wanna put it that way. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a difficult time. So indecisive tonight. But I also want it to be moist enough that it's gonna root, so I'm gonna bury it a little bit more than I would if it was rooted because I want it to stay moist. And this will readjust itself as time goes. Okay, and then we'll cut this one here. Oh, I almost cut that leaf. No, no, no. This is gonna look really awful for like the first week or so, but it'll adjust itself. And then I think I'll cut this one here and then put it here. Okay, this isn't ideal. It's not how I wanted this to go, but that's a hot mess, isn't it? Okay, but we have to trust the process, right? We have to trust the process. And then I've got this chunk here with all the roots. So this I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a pot, and this will just grow back and create another plant. Oh, my hands. Okay. All right, so that is that. I know it looks horrendous. I don't know if you can kind of get like a visual on how that Okay, if there's any first time people to my channel watching today's video, I swear to God, I know what I'm doing. And this looks so terrible, but these are going to straighten themselves out. I promise. They will all stand up straight and look great. It's just going to take some time. This is not how I wanted to do it, but it looks like this is how I had to do it. So it's going to be a fun little experiment as well. These will all root in due time, and then we'll create this big, huge mess. Okay. All right. So let's take this plastic off. We'll give her a water. There we go. Right. Now where's my water? Man, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. Anybody relate? Do I have any water? Oh, I got a little bit. Okay. You still hear me? Hope so. All right. Because the soil still has a little bit of moisture, I don't need to drench it as much, but definitely need more than that. This looks so bad. Ugh. I'm trying really hard to trust the process. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Okay. So I think I'm just going to leave that overnight here. Some really nice sunlight comes in this window in the morning. Drain out. And that will help, and that will give all the water a time to settle out. Settle through. You know what I mean. You meant what I knew. Okay, now my hands are dirty again. Oh my goodness. Ah. We're making mud pies, people. Making mud pies. Okay, anyway. So that's pretty much it for tonight. Like I said, if you are a first-time viewer to my channel and you're looking at this and wondering, what am I doing? Trust the process, okay? Like I'm going to. I'm going to trust the process. So I will keep you guys in the loop as to how this ends up going. I think it's going to be great once everything straightens up. And I honestly don't think that will take too long with a little bit of light from above. So tomorrow I'll move this so it has light from up here above it, not that close, obviously. And these leaves will shift themselves so that they face upwards instead of how they look right now. And it's going to be great. I'm going to have this mess of big, huge, gorgeous leafed Ploumanii and Pastazanum. That's it. I hope. Cross my fingers. Okay, guys. I guess this video wasn't as short as I had originally intended, but I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. It is now 7:30 on a Sunday. I have to work tomorrow and I still have to edit this video and all of that jazz. Thank you guys so much for liking and watching and commenting and subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so. It is a humongous help to my channel. I personally really do appreciate it. If you were subscribed or are subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed because, again, YouTube likes to unsubscribe people all the time without any warning. So go make sure you're still subscribed. I would like you all to have an amazing and wonderful day, night, week, month, and year. I love you all to bitty bits, and I will see you in the next video.